When the Lego Forestmen arrived on the scene in 1987, the new faction came in with a bang. Robin Hood and his merry men made for a natural fit in the Lego castle landscape, alongside the Lion Knights and the Black Falcons. They quickly became one of, if not the most beloved faction in the history of the castle theme. Today, we take a look at the second set released in the Forestmen line, a set iconic enough that it was remade by Lego 34 years later. Hello, Eldorado Pirates here, and today we're looking at Forestmen's Hideout, set number 6054. Released in 1988, it had an original retail price of $17.50. The set contains 201 pieces and includes 2 minifigures. Last time, we dove into the camouflaged outpost, which marked the Forestmen's debut in 1987. That initial base featured a natural landscape containing hidden entrances. The Forestmen's Hideout keeps that same approach, partly because both sets were designed by Niels Milan Petersen, who is responsible for many legendary sets in the Castle and Pirates lines. At first glance, this set resembles a treehouse more than a hideout, thanks to multiple elements that make it stand out more than blend in. The blue roof, the red flag, the 2 stag shields. But this is ultimately a playset. It's not shooting for realism, so we'll just look past those gaudy flourishes. A quick once-over reveals a large black tree built upon a pair of green 6x12 plates. It is hinged in the middle, which allows it to open up a full 180 degrees. The outside decor features a brown barrel with a couple of yellow studs inside that serve as gold pieces, as well as a yellow archery target attached to a pair of hinge plates. The 2 trees were common sights in Lego's catalog. They appeared in more than 100 sets each over the decades. The bulk of the build is made up of 5 black wall corner panels. This becomes more apparent once the set is closed, as the corner wall panels create a rounded feel. The piece has been introduced 2 years earlier, in 1986, and saw plenty of action in different colors throughout the Castle and Pirates themes. As we rotate around, the foliage is noticeable at each level, but mainly concentrated at the top. There are 10 total green leaf pieces, primarily mounted on 7 black half-arch pieces. 2 hanging green vines are also present, which allows for some imaginative acrobatic scenarios, like when Robin Hood loses his grip and plows straight into a tree. The brown and green Forestman shields are attached in front, with the iconic stag emblem in the middle. It's a classic look and the most instantly identifiable of any castle faction. These shields appeared in 6 full sets, plus a minifigures pack. Right above the shields, the infamous 3-piece blue roof can be found. It is hinged at the top so that you can reach in and place minifigures in the space below. The window openings are created by black 1x3 arches, supported by black round 1x1 bricks. Then up and to the right is a red flag on a short black pole. This same flag is also present in the camouflaged outpost and the Forestmen's Crossing, so it was likely utilized as a way to signal other Forestmen who were approaching. But hey, nothing says, "Please discover my hidden outpost," better than a blue roof and a waving red flag in the middle of a forest. Looking at the exterior ground level, you'll notice a conspicuous gap on the left side. When the set is closed up, this entryway is somewhat disguised by the black interior so that it doesn't appear as a hollow opening. It is spacious enough to allow 1 minifig to enter or exit at a time. Once a minifigure gains access to the interior, there's plenty of open empty space to utilize. Immediately above the entrance is a rounded area created by the corner wall panels. Directly to the left of that, on the second floor, is the lookout area and the main play space on the interior. An archer could use this space to pick off enemies from safety, or just keep an eye out for any trespassers. A clipped-in sword can be found in this space as well. But good luck reaching this area, because there are no stairs or rope ladder present. Robin Hood, I guess, will just have to parkour his way up. There's more open space below the lookout area that can be used for storage or a place to sleep. The 2 minifigs are familiar sights in the Forestmen line. Canonically, according to Lego lore, the figure on the left with the red accents and the brown hat is Robin Hood. He sports a yellow feather, a quiver of arrows, and his trusty bow. This same figure showed up in Forestmen's River Fortress as well. One of Robin's merry men sports the green peasant torso, a green hat, and a brown money pouch in his belt. The most unique detail about him is his white feather, which only appeared on 2 other minifigs in LEGO history. His weapon of choice is a brown spear. Let's also take a closer look at the archery target. The yellow circle features a thick blue perimeter and a red bullseye. This target only appeared in 3 sets. In modern LEGO, you'll see a white variant with concentric rings of blue and red with a yellow bullseye. The stature that the Forestmen's Hideout has enjoyed over the years was reflected in the company's decision to remake the set as a gift with purchase on Lego.com in 2022. Needless to say, it became a hugely popular GWP and a must-have for any castle completionist. It even recreates the classic 1980s box art. The set itself is a close replica of the original, down to the same mini tree outside. But the shaping and parts usage makes for a more sleek and polished feel. The Forestmen's Hideout was a perfect entry point set to the theme. It was a smaller, more affordable build that still delivered plenty of play value. While the new GWP speaks to LEGO's modern sensibilities, the 1988 version has its nostalgic charm that any collector from that era can relate to. The Forestmen injected a roguish, carefree sensibility to the world. They didn't reside inside castle walls with posh living quarters. Rather, the forests were their playground. They preferred sneaking around and stealing what they could, then quickly escaping into the woods. Having that historical lore present allowed kids to jump in immediately to create their own adventures based off those archetypes. Their lovable underdog quality only made them more endearing over the years. Thanks for watching. Please like the video, subscribe to the channel, and click the notification bell so you can stay up to date on all future LEGO set reviews. Catch you on the next one.